Okay, so now we're going to continue to extend our quota wrap, and now we want to display the new data that we added to our JSON file. So let's go ahead and do that together here. Okay, so we're looking at the JSON file here, and we added this provider field, and we added this tags. So we're going to have to add those to the display. So we're going to go over to our HTML. Again, I'm in Dreamweaver. You can see here I have quote text and author text displays, and I can just go ahead and add a couple of more display areas for the provider and the tags. So I'll just copy that, and then I'll change this. This will be provider text, and this will be tags text. Okay. Then we'll go on over to the JavaScript. And you can see I have the QSpan, A-span. So I'm going to go ahead and add those in here. So I need two more variables. And the first one here is the P-span for the provider. Oops. Again, it's always good to try to have a convention on how you do things. So you notice that all of my names follow the same convention here, and that just helps a lot. Now really, Q, A, and P-span aren't great variable names, and that might cause trouble later on. So I probably could have come up with a better convention for these names here, but we'll see. So T-span here equals, whoops, $, tags text. Okay, that looks good. Let me just check and make sure. So yep, tags text, provider text, and so that's looking good. Okay, so now we need to go ahead and add some lines of code in here where we update the GUI. And again, we're going to use the same kind of pattern, so I'll just grab this last one and copy it. Come on down here, paste it in, and then the first one here is the provider, so that's P. So quotes, new quote, and then this will be provider. Now the next one is going to be a little tricky because it's actually an array, and I'm not guessing that it won't allow me to just assign the array to a field like that, but we'll try that and see what happens. But probably I'll have to do a little bit more processing here. I'll have to put a loop that goes through the array and adds it to the HTML here. So let's save this, and maybe a thing to do right off is just to go ahead and comment this out, see if it works, then we'll work on that next. Okay, alright, here we go. Let's see, I want to go to, whoops, I can just launch it from in here. What am I thinking? So there we go, Firefox, and that's a good sign. Whoops, let's see, reload. Interesting. Oh, there it is. Okay, so Martin Prince, Tom Wolfe, there's the extra fields. You know what, I didn't put any CSS on those yet. I forgot about that. Okay, so it is displaying them. We're going to have to play around with the display a little bit here. So first off, let's go ahead and add some BR tags in here. That'll put things on their own line. And I'll go ahead and put one in now for the tags too. And alright, I'm going to try it one more time before I go ahead and start fiddling with the tags. So let's do that. And see, now we have everything on its own line. So Homer, Krusty. You can see the Tom Wolfe doesn't change. Right now there's no style on the provider link there. Okay, looking good. Alright. Now, to be honest with you, I don't know if this will work or not. So basically this is sort of shorthand. It says assign this array of strings to this area. And that seems sort of unlikely that that's going to actually work. But we'll try it and see. Sometimes JavaScript surprises me. So for instance, if I put that in alert, it would work. It would dump the array out and display it. So we'll try that right off and see. And then if I need to, I can write a loop that goes through. Whoops, I keep forgetting that I can launch this from within here. Sorry about that. Index. And Firefox. Alright, that is not working. Alright, which is interesting because the program is still working. Alright, so let's go ahead and try to add those tags one at a time by looping through them here. Okay, so let's see now. I need a variable to hold the content. Maybe not. Let's see. I'll see if I can do this with jQuery. Ben Leach kind of showed me how to do this in his example from the last program we did, and so I'm going to try it and see. So pound string each, and then this is oh wait a minute, is that right? Yeah, okay. So this is going to be quotes indexed by new quote dot tags I have to go copy myself here. Oh, I see. Okay, so for each quotes comma function. Okay, so this goes like this. Function, and then we need a function body here. I like to put that down there. And then tspan HTML. Now this is a problem. The jQuery syntax, because it uses this assignment mechanism, I really want to just be able to add to what's there. Let's try this. HTML dot is that append? Yeah. I don't know if I need to do this or not, but I'll add a space in there. Okay, let's see. So then that's the end of my function, and then I need a matching paren for this one up here for the each, and then I'm not sure or not, but I always like to make the statement in too. Alright, let's see if this works. One thing I'm a little worried about is that when I go from one quote to another, it might add all the keywords, so I might have to add code to blank it out here at the beginning. Oops, alright, need to be on the index page there, preview in Firefox, and oops, not working. Let's take a quick look at the source here. Okay, so it's not getting into the tags text here. Alright, so I don't have that working. Alright, let's see. Back to script. tspan, let's check that. Tags text, okay, that's correct. tspan HTML append. let's see. Oh, I wonder if I have to chain these functions. I always get confused about how to chain the functions. Let's see if that works better. So get the HTML function, append, oh no. All I have to do is, let's see now. Okay. So we have prepend, append. I think that's the one I want. I always get confused about these. I haven't used them too often. Alright, let's try it again and see. So basically what it should go through is append each tag with a trailing space. Alright, index, Firefox, nope, looks like it's not working. Nah, it's still not working. Alrighty, well, I'm going to have to pause the vid and do a little research and come on back here for you. So, well, we had one of those silly mistakes that takes forever to figure out. Basically up here, I forgot to put the pound sign in. So now that I have that, the T-span finds. And it turns out that quotes, new quotes, tags, I can use the JavaScript, not the JQuery join function. And that'll take an array, and basically if you pass a separator, it'll return a string with that separator. If you use this with nothing here, like this, it'll return it with commas by default. But I want my tags separated by spaces, so I'm going to do that. You can see here where I had this alert in here as a debugging motion, but I finally figured out the problem was that I had missed this. I'd left this out. So now it should work. We should be good. Going over here, run it in Firefox, and now I'm getting my tags. So TV, Simpsons, Mr. Burns, Humor. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. And I should probably try to work on the CSS and the interface here, but I don't think we need to do that in this video. So that should get you through most of what you have to do. For the assignment, I said that you had to go ahead and hook up the set interval, which is a timing function, and so then we'll get rid of the button. And maybe I'll do that in the next video here. So, alrighty. Hope this is helpful for everybody.